For some reason, the weirdest parts of my dream that in real life, it doesn't make sense. In your dream, it just makes perfect sense. You're like, oh yeah, this is my best friend. I don't even know them from Jack. I don't know who they are.
Or like, wow, for me, there was people that I haven't talked to for years in my dream. I'm like, what the heck are you doing here?
What is good, wishers? Welcome back. I'm your host, Morgan Ashley, here on Indie Tuesdays. Every week we get to come across up-and-coming new indie artists. And today I have with me an artist who has been doing the daggone thing since she can remember. I came across her just lately, but I did get to find out that in spring of 2021, she released her single, Andy, which then continued the successful release process of many standalone singles, remixes, including her debut EP, Fever Dream, which later on led to a collaboration with Maura Kismet for See You Go, leading to a performance in Hard Summer Fest, over 10,000 people in the crowd, and landing on over 30 editorial playlists on Spotify. Please welcome Courtney Paige Nelson.
Oh, I got it. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, thank you. Please welcome Courtney Paige Nelson.
Thank you so much.
Yes. A lot of energy, as you can tell. We were able to talk a little bit before everything started, but she's been paving a way in her music, and she's been putting herself in her art, and you can tell with each project she's put out. And yes, I love it. Artistic wise, visual and musically, let's get into it. How do you describe your sound, if you were? And I know you don't want to put yourself in a box because
Electro pop.
Okay.
I'm okay putting myself in that box.
Okay, all right.
I like it.
Yeah,
Nice box.
I can see that. Yeah,
I like it.
it's a nice box. Electric pop. I like that.
Yeah.
I definitely could tell that with a little bit of CYANIDE JAWBREAKER. That was when I was getting into her music. That's the first title that came across, and it caught my eye. I was like, what is this? And then I heard it, and I was like, oh, yes. Can you tell me what sparked that song and the title?
So this is gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Basically, I had a dream.
Okay.
About a. This is so weird. I basically had a dream / nightmare.
Okay.
And I woke up in the middle of the night, and I wrote down on my phone app, CYANIDE JAWBREAKER, and I took it into the studio the next week, and
Oh, wow.
I wrote an entire song around it.
Wow.
Based off of a situation that I experienced with somebody that I was dating at the time, like in the beginning of the relationship.
Okay.
And I was like, ooh, okay, this is perfect.
And the title describes that emotion perfectly, I feel, when you said nightmare and dream at the same time, because CYANIDE JAWBREAKER, that's just like day and night.
Well, cyanide is poison.
Yes.
And jawbreaker takes forever to dissolve, so it kind of
at the same time.
exactly. So it kind of plays into like the positive and the negative of like a relationship.
Yes.
And also, yeah, that story sounds completely bonkers when I say that. Well, I woke up in the middle of the night.
I really know, man.
I just like I have very vivid dreams and nightmares,
Right.
Fortunately. And sometimes I'll write key things that I remember from them in my phone because I'm like, oh, what if I could use this?
Is that a way for also, like, when you write them out, they don't come back? Or do you
No,
having a repeat?
no, I can go back into like my dream world.
Wow.
Have you ever lucid dreamed?
I've not. Okay. Very, very vividly. I can't remember the last time, but I feel like what you described. I feel like I've experienced that, but like long ago, like a few years ago.
Oh, girl, I had one last night.
I'm like, let me tell you.
I mean, yeah, I love dreaming.
I do too, but when it gets too, like, for some reason, the weirdest parts of my dream that in real life, it doesn't make sense. in your dream, it just makes perfect sense. You're like, oh yeah, this is my best friend. I don't even know them from Jack. I don't know who they are.
Or like, wow, for me, there was people that I haven't talked to for years in my dream. I'm like, what the heck are you doing here?
Why are you here all of a sudden?
You in my subconscious.
And you're like, you wake up and you're like, wait, what was that really about? And then you try to talk about it, and then you fall asleep, but then you wake up again. I don't know. It's a lot of things that happen in that dream state. But moving on, do you feel like is dreaming actually how you got into Cold Like a Gemini? Because that's very picturestic, that song.
So
very visual.
I think maybe I'm just a very visual person. Maybe it's my ADHD. We don't know.
We don't know.
But when I write songs, like I create whole movies in my head as I'm writing.
Yeah.
So I think that just plays into my lyricism. I always want to be able to like explain who, what, where, why in my songs. Otherwise, I'm just jibber jabber.
We've all been there too. It just depends on the day.
My older stuff, it was much more jibber jabber. But now that I'm a polished songwriter, we're good. We know how to write songs.
It's the growth as an artist. That's one of my favorite things. When I get to interview different artists, it's great to hear how they've come about growing up in their music and what they started off and how they are now. That's so cool to me. It's a nice growing process that people put aside, because all people get to see is the end result, which is cool, but to hear the behind the scenes.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, nobody knows the behind.
That's a VIP ticket that nobody gets. So. Like a Gemini. If you haven't heard that, Cold Like a Gemini, you need to listen to it. That's one of the songs I was like, oh yes, okay, actually, Gemini.
Our season is almost here.
It's so true.
Everybody lock your doors
and listen to Cold Like a Gemini on repeat. But I know you've had that in your projects, in your catalog, but now you're working on new music, and I want to get more into the new projects that you have coming out.
So I've been sitting on music for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Sitting. Why? Were you like it wasn't the time, or just like no, sit more?
So I did this music intensive program.
Okay.
It was a year long, basically like a year long writing camp. It was like every single day, 5 days a week, sometimes 14 hours a day. It was called,
that sounds very intense and scary, but electrifying at the same time.
It was called LAMP, and it was like a writing camp for 9 months.
Wow.
It was amazing. It tested me. It made me a quicker writer. But when you're doing that program, it's so consuming,
right,
that I had no time to really plan releases.
Oh.
So I was like, you know what?
I have these here.
I'm here to write. I'm gonna just keep these here, go back in, polish them, or write new material. And that's what I did. And now I have a whole lineup of things that I want to release, and then 2 of them that are coming out this summer.
That's insane. What do I know?
That's like my best song that I've ever read.
This is my song. It's my favorite song. But it's a part of me.
I'm trying to do this with the fake nails.
You don't want to see mine, so I'll do this. So this song, are you able to tell us are we still keeping it under wraps?
No.
Are there a few titles, or what's the song that you really want to tell us about?
So the one that I'm going to release first is called To Me.
Okay.
That has gotten really good feedback.
Okay.
I think it's my best writing for my project. It is about the catastrophe that was my relationship.
Oh, wow.
And how everything that I went through that I didn't tell people about just compressed into one song. And at the end, I actually took a voicemail that he left me, just of him saying hello, manipulated it so that you can't tell who he is.
Right.
We're still friends, me and him.
Okay.
But it's a really cool song. It's an electro pop song. It's not about, I don't know. It's very big and electro pop, and like, it's different. It's different than anything anybody's ever heard from me.
Okay.
But the ending of it goes from this big like electro pop like sad song
Yes.
to piano and then the voicemail. It's really sick.
Oh, what is it? Really cool. Okay, so To Me is a title, and it's going to be out. When are can you not tell us? I can't. Sometime in summer.
Sometime in
So we just
summer.
have to keep up to date with your music and on your social media.
Yes. And then the one after that is called Villain, and that is like probably one of my fastest songs that I've made. It's very dancey.
I was gonna say, but the title's tough. The title's
tough.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you write this right after, or were these kind of written around the same time?
They were written, so To Me was written, so my breakup was in October.
Oh wow.
And I could not get anybody. Everybody was busy. It was the holidays. Nobody could get in the studio. And I was just like, oh my God, I have so much pent up. I need to get it out.
Okay.
I was in sessions for other people, but I
couldn't even.
I needed to get it out for myself.
Yeah.
And it took 5 months for me to finally get in the studio with like my person. And it all just came out in one song. And I was like, you know what? This is actually amazing because everything that was pent up made this song what it is. Had I gotten in the beginning, who knows? It probably wouldn't have been as like
It would have been
ambitious and like a wild tiger.
Still something, but not what you were going for.
Yeah, right. It created this beautiful song that I'm very excited for people to hear.
When you were creating it, did you start with the lyrics first, or did you have melody and then build around it, or how did it go about? Because you were able to get it out in that session so organically. How did it even start? If you remember, because it was so long ago too.
The producer was like, building out the beat.
Right.
And I was just word vomiting in my Apple Notes. And then it just got constructed. I don't know. It was kind of like a trance in the session where you're just like, okay, this is it. And I'm just going with it. Yep.
Are you thinking about a music video for To Me?
100%.
What about Villain?
Want to.
I feel like because of the title, I kind of want to.
I want to, and I want to surprise people and do something like very different. I know that I'm known as like this like edgy kind of tomboyish, but that music video, girl, I want to go like sexy, not sexy, but like sexy.
No, yes.
Villain. It's a fast song. It's choreography.
I'm excited. It's a different side to your artistry.
It is.
And another growth as you continue to grow in your visual self as an artist as well.
Yeah. Well, I think like I've progressed a lot emotionally and mentally and just in all areas in the past like 2 years. And now it's like created this beautiful morphing of art, and I'm just excited for people to like.
Excited for you.
I'm like, you get a single. You get a single. You know what that's from, right? No. Oh my God.
I thought you were just building.
No. I'll show it to you.
Okay, please.
Sorry. Little Dane Cook's like skit thing that he does.
I have to see. I'm not okay. When I see it, I probably have. I'm not the best when it comes to on spot things.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. Guys, we had such a great time. No. We do have to take a break real quick. I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors. So, shout out to Leon LA Eyewear. And speaking of simplicity, we would like to thank one of our sponsors, Leon LA Eyewear. At Leon LA Eyewear, style comes hand in hand with their simple design. From stylish shades to prescription glasses, Leon LA Eyewear has got you covered. So make sure to check their other products. Just visit their Instagram page, Leon LA Eyewear. Back to regular schedule. I got so excited for me. I'm excited to see that clip that you're talking about. Anyway, we are talking about new music. We're talking about To Me. We're talking about Villain. Are you
a hot dog? Yes.
Yeah. No.
Oh wait, you don't know. Okay, well now that's.
Oh, you don't know. Okay. Okay. See, I make a great impression of a hot dog. No. Do you know where that one's from?
I make funny videos on TikTok dressed as a hot dog.
That's even better. I was thinking Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, we're gonna connect on another level after that. If people want to know more about your future project, what is the best way for people to find you? Is it on Instagram, TikTok, or your website?
Honestly, TikTok, Instagram.
Okay.
If you want to know who I am, go to my TikTok and my Instagram.
Okay.
If you want to know about my music, go to Spotify, TikTok. Well, actually, all of it. I post all of it.
I was gonna say your music's out on all platforms. That's what I was listening. I'm sorry, I was strictly listening to music.
And YouTube. We got YouTube.
And YouTube too. YouTube as well.
But if you want to watch, funny videos and in between the music,
I'm very excited for that. You don't even know. You don't have no words to describe how excited I am about that. If people want to know about, I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry. If people want to know about your future performances, do you have any coming up this summer?
In the talks.
Okay.
Okay. So I can't give exact dates.
Right.
But
I just pictured. Hot dog. Yeah.
I should have worn the suit.
Shut out.
I should have worn the suit. I'm so sorry. That would have been great. Clickbait.
What would be awesome is if the crew could edit a hot dog suit on it. I don't know if that'd be possible. That'd be awesome. But you have it's in the talks, it's in the works. But people should be on the lookout for To Meet and Villain.
Yeah. And like 5 other songs.
Yeah. Again, you heard it here on Indie Tuesdays with Courtney Paige Nelson.
No, a hot dog.
The hot dog. And also, will you be having merch? Because your setup is so fly. Thank you. And everyone will be like, oh, how do I comment? Thank you. It looks cool. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I do want to make merch, but I don't want to make merch just to make merch. I want to make merch that I know is going to connect with people and have them wear it and is a representation of me.
Okay.
I hate it when I go to an artist concert and I look at their merch and I'm like, I'm sorry, this is poo-poo. This is poo-poo. This was...
I didn't sign up for poo-poo. I didn't sign up for my payroll.
I came here to buy a shirt and now I'm leaving with a Diet Coke.
That doesn't even last about 5 seconds. Okay, so there is merch in the future works, and there are singles coming out this summer, so make sure to be on the lookout. I have one more round, and we're going to leave it on that, but I have like a round where I just ask random questions, and it's one or the other.
Ooh.
It's very quick. It's not too many questions. I believe it's 3 or 4.
Not me getting really excited.
Yeah, because there's no wrong answer. Of course, I didn't let go. Okay, so my first question would be high tops or sandals?
Oh, high top.
Really?
Oh, God, no. I'm not showing anybody my toes, bro. I don't get pedicures enough for that.
Okay. I respect that.
Sandals with socks? No, that's a crime.
But what about the sliders? What about the sandals?
With socks. Or if I get a fresh petty.
Right.
Let me tell you something. There's no high top. There's no fresh petty in here, right?
That's samesies. Okay. Second.
Okay.
Purple or black? You gotta pick one. There's no wrong answer, but purple or black?
Black.
Okay.
Even though my hair's purple.
I love it though.
It depends.
I love it.
Oh.
It doesn't. Purple or black?
Okay.
And find it.
Black?
Powerful? Take it. I'll take it. That's the first. I've never had anybody do that before. I'll take it. Third question would be piano or guitar?
I don't play either of them.
That's fine. You don't have to. Oh, which one you?
Probably gonna say guitar. Sometimes piano annoys me.
Oh, really?
I think it's beautiful, but
Right,
the
but that's not-
piano. Sometimes I'm like,
chopsticks.
I like the cello.
Cello's dope.
Cello is great.
Cello's dope. I don't play any instruments either, but if I were to choose between guitar or piano, I would choose guitar, because piano, I just finger like I just I don't. It's better. It's better for the. It's just I feel
It's
like
harder.
really.
Piano's easier. So if you're gonna play it, I would say, oh, but you can't have nails for either of them.
So yeah, piano for me. And last question. Cyanide Jawbreaker or Cold Like a Gemini? Both great, but you gotta pick one.
Shit. Wait, am I allowed to cuss?
No, Ollie, no. It's okay. They can. They'll figure it out. I got too excited. I forgot to say anything about it. But you're fine. You're fine. You're good. I said shoot. She said shoot.
Yeah.
So between those two songs, which one?
Probably Cold Like Gemini, because Cyanide Jawbreaker, I wrote that when I was sad, and I'm not sad anymore.
No, we are not sad.
We are not sad.
We're two happy hot dogs.
Exactly. Family pack. Family pack.
Family pack all day. That's cool. I do like you. Y'all have to check out her music. It's dope, and I'm excited to check out her new music as well. But before that comes out, do some homework. Do just study up on her music, okay? And I will study up on her TikTok as well, okay? So, sorry for those who already know about the hot dog. I will learn on it.
Like, there will be, I live stream it, so there will be people that will be like, oh my God.
I'm excited about that for sure. But again, thank you for being my Indie Tuesday artist of the day. I had
Thank you
so much fun.
Thank you. What if I just flip the table?
You can. I did right. You can though.
Right, so we're not going to do that.
Exactly. But Courtney Paige Nelson, everybody, please be on the lookout for her music. Wishers, I had so much fun with y'all. I am Morgan Ashley. This is Indie Tuesdays. I will see you next Tuesday. Until then, wishers, keep on wishing.
You'll be